Hello and greetings once again, meine Liebchens. Welcome back to Randy's Beer Garden. I'm doing something a little different today. Just using my regular field mic and trying to shoot in 4K with my camera, just to see what it looks like. Trying something a little different. Why not? Today we're going to be taking a look at Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale, which is rated at 90 on Beer Advocate. It's a real heavy hitter. It's only 5.6 ABV, and it hides the alcohol phenomenally well. This is actually one of the first beers I ever had that was not a lager or like a traditional old-timey Budweiser type beer. This was one of the first craft beers that I ever really tried and enjoyed. Um, I'm just going to be drinking it straight out of the bottle today. I didn't feel like setting up my whole rig. And I wanted to see what and hear what this would sound like when I upload it to YouTube. So, pretty excited to check out what it sounds like, especially. Little bit of gas rising up out of the bottle. Not too much, meine Liebchen. Just a little hint. The pale ale in your hand sparked the American craft beer revolution. Yeah, I believe that. It's a good one. Ooh, it smells lovely. It really does. It's got a sort of nostalgic kind of quality to it in the scent. Yeah, I've never had another beer that smells quite like this. It's just your standard sort of weedy, hoppy flavor or aroma rather. That it's tempting. If you love beer, this is a tempting aroma. Oh, fantastic. Seriously, the flavor on this, even if you don't pour it into a glass as you should, this is close to perfect. It's just fantastic with those whole cone hops. There's some real flavor in this one. It is dank. There is a dankness to this beer, for sure. Yeah, yeah, the hops are right up front, but they're still kind of mild tasting. They're not too resinous. They're not IPA like in that way. Sort of sweet, very well balanced with the malts. This actually might be, in terms of the malt flavor, one of the most well balanced beers I've ever had. It's just so phenomenal in the way that it mixes the malts and the hops together. It's just 10 out of 10 in that regard. I will say that, earlier I mentioned that it does a great job of covering up the alcohol, and it does. But I would say I've had beers that are in the 7% range that taste similar to this. So it probably doesn't do the best job of covering it up, but that's not really what it's trying to do. Beers that are in the 7 to 8% range, they have more legwork to do in that regard, so they don't have to push as hard as, or they have to push harder rather. This guy doesn't have to push as hard as those. Like your double dogs from Flying Dog, for example. There's a bunch of them that are like those beers that are crazy high in alcohol, but they try and taste like they aren't. And this beer does not need to. There's very little pretense here. It's very honest. Yep, very. I would say that for a pale ale, this is refreshing. Like you could drink this on a summer day and not feel like you're getting weighed down at all. So, in that respect, and in many other respects, this is just an excellent beer that I would highly suggest you check out. Some of their other beers, like the Torpedo and the Bigfoot, and some of their others, I don't like as much. I don't find them to be as well balanced. But this one is exceptional. Um, and I'll probably be doing a couple more of their beers in the future because I am going to be doing a little bit something special for the holidays. And so, in the spirit of keeping this a quick one, I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen now. So, Auf Wiedersehen now. Eh?